beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is the 2nd of March, so it means it's a new month, a pinch and a punch for the start of a new month. That is so nerdy to say, but I am wearing my glasses today, which you may not be used to. I basically decided to shoot this video at the last moment, spur of the moment, because, you know, today was super busy. I had so much drama and so many meetings and things to deal with and fires to put out and calls to make and all those things, and I just got carried away with the day. And yesterday was Sunday, but I was also working, and so I feel like this year has already, like this year and even just this month is starting with a ginormous bang. And you know, as I said on my Insta stories the other day, for those of you who follow me, that I'm really, you know, I'm really busy, but everything that is on my plate is what I want, and so I don't feel like it is too full. Everything I'm doing, I'm busy with, I love, and so you know, I'm kind of changing my perspective of it's not about, you know, I have to, but I get to. Even doing my taxes on Friday, for those of you who follow me on that, I was stressing about it and it seemed like a huge burden, but I thought to myself again, like, just flip the perspective of I get to do my taxes because I'm an entrepreneur. I have to sit and do quite a bit of admin, like my travel logbook. I realize how scary it is, how much traveling I've been doing, but the fact that I am an entrepreneur and I have to now do my provisional taxes is like a huge blessing. You know, I have the things that I'm busy with now, the problems that I have now are the blessings that I used to pray for. And so it just put things in perspective for me, and I just really felt super grateful. And so it reminded me that before this crazy month gets going, I just took a few seconds to basically put my March month together, just the things that I'm going to be busy with that I know in advance about. And I mean, this is just the month calendar of like on this day, but the meetings within here, the workshops, the whatever, the prep, all those things are going to be jam-packed, and it's going to be a crazy, insane year. And so I can't believe it's already the 2nd of March. And I didn't want it to run away with me, actually stopping and planning. As you guys know, I'm really huge on reflection, really huge on journaling. It's helped me so much, and you cannot begin your journey of transformation, of growth, you know, just of having an amazing life, of, you know, and even self-awareness, emotional intelligence, all those goals that you have, you can't improve what you don't measure. And so those things require constant checking in and constant monitoring, which now I have really started to do. I'm such a huge fan of, and if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that this has become my life. Like, habits, routine are so important, and they determine your life, they determine your happiness, your success. And so, as you know, I've become quite a huge advocate for routine and healthy habits, because, and that's the truth of the matter. And so for me, I've noticed on my entrepreneurial journey that, you know, habits, routine, the things that I do every day are the things that basically make the inches towards my goals and the things that I want. And so, you know, I also spoke about the fact that you can't improve what you don't measure. And so one of the things that has helped me get there and really up my growth game constantly is to actually do a weekly, monthly, daily check-in. I make sure that I've put together my vision for the year of the things that I really want to achieve. And of course, those things are evolving. I mean, some of the things that have honestly been happening have exceeded what I could have expected, done, planned. I mean, to be super honest with you guys, I have just been so blessed and so privileged to do the work that I do, that I matched my salary in 4 days worth of work, to be honest. And so I'm starting to see the fruits of the vision that I've had, the reason that I quit my job. If you haven't watched that video, it's a long one, but it is just going into depth and explaining the fact that more than a career, you want to be working in your calling. And for me, I have really realized, you know, the importance of that, and how, you know, so many limiting beliefs that I had and that other people had that would tell me, you know, don't quit your job or whatever, have honestly been shattered. And it just shows what faith and belief and what, you know, your purpose and what is meant for you and what you were created to do. You can try to run away with it from it, but it's not going anywhere, and it can honestly exceed your expectations, regarding like the things of the world, the things that we kind of, and that's what I mean by limiting beliefs, constructs that we have put on ourselves, that we have kind of hardwired ourselves to believe in, and it's just fear-based. And so that is one of the things I've really been going into as well, is these fears, like what is this stuff. You know, I've really been doing a lot of brain studying and exercising, but you know, now I'm kind of digressing, but it has become such a huge part of my entrepreneurial journey, which, as you know, I've said so many times, entrepreneurship is the most perfect, most amazing, most scary, humbling self-development exercise you will ever do. And as I've said so many times before, I feel like a broken record, I feel like I'm constantly preaching this, is that you are the greatest project that you will work on ever in your life. And so you can't stop working on yourself, because it's the only thing you have. If you don't sharpen your tools, you're not going to get to where you want to go. And so it starts with the little things. And so what I really wanted to do before this month starts going insane and so crazy, and if you don't do these check-ins, that becomes your year. It becomes a sensation that you experience year after year, where you're like, oh my gosh, where did the time go? You know, I don't know what happened. I don't know why I haven't achieved my goals. Where did those things that I started, where did I drop off and not finish them? You know, how did I not do this? How did I not achieve what I intended to achieve? And it becomes your life. Like these years, if it happens, you know, month after month, year after year, it accumulates and becomes your life of like, oh my gosh. That's why people have midlife crises, right? You don't check in, you don't do the things that you say you want to do, you don't do the things, you don't honor your own dreams, your own goals, or you think that you can't achieve them. So they're kind of like different mindsets at play here, right? Procrastination, fear, and not even getting started, starting and giving up, all these things. If you don't want to be a victim of that and that perpetual horrible cycle, self-reflection is your friend. And so, you know, I used to think journaling was so dumb. I used to think, oh my gosh, I don't have time to account for my day and write to whoever, this imaginary person, about what's happening in my day. But at least I can write down my thoughts. I can write down my ideas. So what I love about this diary, and this is completely unsponsored, by the way, is that this 2020 diary, I actually bought this from Typo. And I purposely bought the gold one, and you will see later down the year why I bought gold. But basically I love gold, that my brand is Atara, and the lettering is gold, and for me it is a significant color, and my diary needed to be gold because I wanted to approach my work, my life, my things, everything that I write in here is the stuff that will turn to gold. I love, for instance, that it speaks about, you know, the year ahead, and it has, I specifically like waited to get this particular diary, even though they didn't have it in stock. When I was looking, I went like twice and couldn't find it, and until the third time I finally found it. And what it has that I really, really love is it has like a month planner. So basically you can have a view of your entire month, what it looks like, and you can have a look at like the weekends, what you're going to be doing on what day, significant things. I put down like specific significant things that are going to be happening. And then at the beginning of each month, it basically gives you a blank slate to write things down, and that's where I normally put my goals down. I do my check-in. So basically I write down like what I would like to achieve that month. Well, in this order, I write what I have achieved in the past month, how it went, a little bit of reflection, affirmation. You know, if I see that I fell short somewhere, I will, you know, then be kind to myself and see where it went wrong, how it can be improved. I'll practice some self-compassion, basically come up with another plan. If something is not working, change it. Look for help, seek help, look for advice, look for better ways to do it, but basically fail fast and fail forward. So after writing my affirmations and basically like encouraging myself in a way, I will then go into the goals for the next month and try to sort of recalibrate and create more realistic, better goals, inching forward and inching closer to those big goals, bigger, grander goals that I had for the year. It all needs to be speaking to one another and basically aligning towards that. That's actually one of my goals of this year that I wrote at the beginning of this diary. You'll see that this is the year for alignment and abundance, and that has honestly already happened, and I can just see that the more I intentionally focus on it and make sure that I'm constantly looking back at what are the little things that I'm doing that are adding up to the bigger things. That's alignment, basically. That's alignment, in alignment to my purpose, in alignment to the work that I want to be doing and the life that I want to have, essentially. So I quickly want to just finish off with this awesome, beautiful post that I saw on Instagram, which is done by the Dostal House. And it basically says, you know, start of the week check-in. So it's actually a start of the week check-in. But as I said, the way you do the little things is the way that you do the bigger things. So you can have a start of the week, start of the month, start of the day check-in. And I tend to like to do all of those things. And it's basically like my first priority for this week, day, month, what I want to do less of, what I want to do more of. This week I want to feel. So how do you want to feel at the end of the week? And you focus on that because emotions are really powerful to actually helping us manifest what we want to manifest, right? So that's something to motivate you, is to be like, how do I want to feel at the end of this week, day or month, right? And then to feel this way, I will 1, 2, 3, 4. So the action steps of not just dealing with the emotions, but what are the actionable steps that are practical to work towards this feeling that I want to have. And then if I get stuck, I'll remember to. And I love that because it helps us to practice that self-compassion, to manage anxiety. So many of you in my Instagram poll mentioned how you sometimes feel overwhelmed and stuck really easily, and kind of like you go into a freeze mode when it comes to dealing with anxiety and dealing with a lot of things that are coming at you. And so this is a really important way. Tools of self-compassion is an amazing way to overcome those things and get yourself like unstuck. So let me know if that resonates with you. If you would like to hear more about that, if you'd like resources, contact me, talk to me in the comment section down below. I love to hear from you guys. One of the things I also feel at the moment is that I can really feel I am getting low energy. The year is only getting busier. It looks like there's going to be more work, more opportunities. And although I love that and I'm so grateful, because as I said, the problems I have now are the blessings of my prayers, you know. And so for me right now, I think that I can see I'm going to need a bit of rest. I'm going to need a bit of a recharge. I'm going to need a little bit of a reset. And especially the one way to reset things for yourself, especially if you want to focus, you know, they say you should clean your desk or clean up, and that already helps you. That already does something in your neurology to help you to be able to focus better and do better. So You know, I've said it before that, you know, I love this quote by Tim Ferriss, which is, almost everything works again when you unplug it. So with that said, my husband and I have actually decided to go on a working holiday. We didn't get to go to the beach with our family this December because we were in Morocco for my 30th, which again, wonderful problem to have. You know, that's an incredible blessing and privilege. But we really love the beach, and so what we want to do is take a road trip down to the coast, to the Cape, and basically have a working holiday. So basically continue working. Both of us have the privilege of working remotely because of the types of jobs that we have, well, jobs and having your own business. And basically we're going to be by the beach, so we're going to be waking up, making our coffee, going for a run or a walk or a swim, preferably a swim, at the beach, and then coming back, making breakfast, and then working the entire day and going again in the afternoon for a nice walk by the beach, a little run, or whatever it is that we want to do. And I think that's going to help really recharge, and usually a change of scenery actually does something amazing to your neurology, and also kind of refreshes your brain, resets, helps it relax, gives it fresh new ideas, reinvigorates. So those are just some of the things that I wanted to share with you. As you know, this channel is all about encouragement, and so as I learn and grow, I share with you what I'm doing and the tools that I feel are really helping me, because I know that it can help somebody out there on the other side of this screen. So basically it's getting super dark. I'm gonna stop now. I just really wanted to come on here and share with you guys the tools and little things that I do that may help somebody out there also inch forward in what you want to achieve in 2020. So that's me for now. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate your watching. Please leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up to help me out. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you subscribe below and hit that notification bell to be notified every time that I post a video. So thanks so much for listening, guys, and take care.